Greetings, Glitter Gang, and welcome back to Kathryn Scraps Live. My name is Kathryn. This is the second part of the Thursday, August 24th stream. In the first part, I used Photoshop to make these custom pieces for our inserts for our first wallet here. We're going to cut those out now and see what we can do about putting it all together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, I think I might just do it with a ruler and a rotary trimmer just so you can kind of see what I do. No, I think it'll be faster if I don't do that. So just kidding. I'm just going to cut it on the big trimmer over here. Just kidding. All right, so if this is the first video you're stumbling upon, you know, check out this whole series to see what we've been doing so far. I've given all the measurements to all the pieces and parts, so you have everything you need to make it yourself if you want to. This is my Christmas project for the year, so if you make it now, you'll be ahead, but not a big deal if you don't want to use it for Christmas or don't celebrate Christmas, because there's nothing inherently Christmassy about the structure of this project, so you can use it for whatever. It's a series of paper wallets that are going in a box that we will construct at the end. So and this is just turning out so beautifully. I'm very happy with it. I hope you're all having a fun time. Look at all these cute things that we made. I mean, we made them. How fancy are we? Okay. Okay. So we just have to cut out these remaining 4 pieces and we're ready to start inking and sticking down. This is a super fun collection. This is Mix and Mingle from Simple Stories. I am using the digital version of it. Simple Stories I really appreciate because they have turned all their collections that they've ever done digital. So, and I wish every single manufacturer would do it. But they have done it. So any paper line they've ever done, you have access to. including this one. All right, almost there. Just a couple more cuts to make. All right, we're ready. So the first thing we're going to do is ink all these guys up. I'm using Forest Moss. That's the ink that matches my base cardstock the best. I'm just going to hit the edges. This one, actually, we have to tag. All right, hold on one second. So this one's going on a tag. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chomp the corners with the small angle to see if I like a nested tag look. And if I don't, then I can always go back and re-chomp it with the large angle. Oh yeah, that I hate. So, so we'll go chomp it with the large angle. And we've got to chomp its little friend here. Okay. But look how, I mean, that's just beautiful. What a beautiful tag. What a beautiful tag. That could go on a gift. All right. And then this is going to go right there. So what we need to do is I'm going to cut a hole in it now, so I can ink the hole. I'm just going to put a little dab of ATG where it needs to go and center it on the piece. Press it down and then flip it over. And you could trace it and then cut it. In fact, let's do that because we have to cut an 1/8 of an inch outside this, larger than this. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to peel it off. Okay. So move over there for a second. And then we're going to cut. When we cut an 1/8 of an inch outside this all the way around because we want it to frame our window, not be flush with our window. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that there's a line on my ruler that's straight in line with the top of this when I go to cut, so that I know how to cut. So an 1/8 of an inch above and below the frame, so I don't cut too short or too far. And we have to do this on the yellow as well. Okay. Ta-da! All right, so, oh no, I cut it wrong. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh no, I didn't! Oh my gosh, I'm still a genius! Okay. Look how smart I am. Okay. All right, so this, I can now trace. My thumb is feeling a little bit better. I took some Tylenol and ibuprofen, and I thought I would be good enough to get through it, and then I could put the brace on to sleep in. Because part of the problem is, I think when I woke up this morning, my arm was like really hurting, and I had kind of slept on it a little funny. So, all right, so I've marked that window, and now I'm gonna just mark this window and cut it out. Oops, it didn't, it's not perfect, but it's close enough that I'm good with it. We didn't account for, when I measured, I didn't account for it was going to need a 1/8 inch all the way around it. So that's why. So when I made my blockout square, I should have made my blockout square 1/8 of an inch taller and 1/8 of an inch wider. That's okay. You get it, and the people looking at it will get it. So that's all that really matters. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and ink all the way around the outside. But, you know, that gives you a chance to just keep that in mind for yours if you're doing it, and then our future pages will know when we go to design the rest of them, because we've got 5 more of these to make. We'll know what to do. Is anyone making this project with this paper? I know Candy said she's making it as a recipe album. So I'm assuming using a more holiday recipe type paper. I know Gretchen's never behind. She's always caught up. Alrighty. Okay. Almost done inking, and then we can start taping. Alright. That's it for ink. Okay. All right, so these 3 go on the back, so I'm going to set them to the side for now with this insert. I'm just going to set that off to the side. I'm going to get out my 1/4 hole punch, and we're going to start doing some stuff. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I need to make hole reinforcers for the tags. I don't have to, obviously, but I'm going to because I like them. So I punched with a 1/4 hole punch, and now I'm going to punch with a 3/4 hole punch. I'm going to just put that 1/4 in the center and punch. If you always punch your smaller hole first, then it's much easier to line up. I grabbed this scrap out of the recycling bin, so those little tiny scraps can be very useful. All right, so, okay, step one. This tag, just because it's an odd shape, I'm going to use liquid glue, and I'll go a little bit faster, hopefully. And this is my last bottle of Scotch Quick Dry from before they changed it and made it terrible. I stocked up. And this is my last bottle from my hoard, so I will be switching to the berry art glue as soon as it's done. Okay. Now, before I glue the other one on the back, I'm going to just come through and re-punch my 1/4 inch hole. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a few dots of glue around the hole here and drop this hole reinforcer on top. And then if you want to add string, then that gives you a place to add it where you don't have to worry about tearing your project. And then I like to flip it over and really kind of burnish the hole reinforcer with my finger. And then go ahead and go on. All right. All right, and so now I can flip it over and punch the hole again. Dot the glue. Put down the reinforcer. Give it a nice press, and we've got a beautiful tag. Beautiful. Beautiful tag. All right. Next. Folders. Okay. And now we have this beautiful folder, and we will need to add something on the back. So we still have additional stuff we need to do to these elements. Like I want to add pattern paper at the top. We'll need to make another couple hole reinforcers. All right, what else have we got? This one goes in here. Down we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now these go in our little gatefold guy. And one thing I want to do before I forget and get too far is add a magnet to the flap. I honestly could not tell you why I'm opening every drawer when all of my drawers are completely and totally labeled with every single item in them. So, cool. All right, so I'm going to put it red sticker down right in the center. And then I'm going to drop a second magnet on top, and it'll fall red sticker up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glue dot on the red sticker and then drop it down again. Press it into place. Okay. And then once it's pressed into place, I'm going to cover it with 1/8 inch tape. This is the main thing I use the 1/8 inch tape for. Can't find my 1/8 inch tape, so I'll use 1/4 inch tape. That's just going to hold them in place until the pattern paper is on top of them and can cover them. And that'll be going through to hold the gate shut. That's its main thing. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Look how beautiful. All right, that can go there. So now let's just flip to the back. All right, so. All right, so now we've got that. Now we'll do this. Poor Donna. Donna, hopefully you'll get out of internet jail soon so you can at least watch the archives. I know you're trying to keep up so that you get it done before the holidays and before you get too derailed by the kids. So, I feel bad. I'm sorry. Okay. So, could we have picked a more perfect card to coordinate with this one? The holly leaf is this exact blue, which we obviously did on purpose because we're geniuses. All right. And these florals have that same blue, so they coordinate as well. So now we have the insert. So all right, so we've got our little reindeer who looks like first of all, he looks like he was always on a brown background. You would never guess that he used to be on a red background. And because we so carefully picked our red cardstock earlier, his bow, of course, is perfect. So, good work. All right, so now that's done. All right, so where we are right now is we need to just fill in the little bits and pieces, okay? So things that are small enough that we didn't really need to make like a whole specific piece for them, just for them. I'm going to get 2 more hole reinforcers. We're going to need them for the other tag. So we'll make them. Hi, Donna. Hope you're doing well. All right. Okay, so here's what we've got. So we already did this front piece. That piece is done for now. All right, so in here, this is going to go in here. We need to put a little decorative strip of paper right here to help it kind of, you know, to help this corner pop a little bit. We don't have to. Maybe we won't. How much? No, it's easier. It's going to be easier to stick this in if these cardstock corners are covered, so we will. And then here we're going to need a piece of decorative paper as well. Okay. Then this goes on the back. Let's just set that to the side for a second. Okay, so this large one is the one that's going to go in that top pocket. So we just need something to go on the back of this. If we want, we can leave it blank and save the paper. I mean, and the reason why is because this is clean. You know, you can't, the way that these are constructed, the joint is hidden on the inside, so it just has this nice smooth back. So normally we put pattern paper on the back because the back isn't smooth because you have the joint from where the 2 pieces of paper come together. But because this was constructed so it has a hidden joint on the inside that's covered by the photo mats, we don't have to. Well, welcome. Yeah, we still got 20 minutes. Welcome. I hope your weather in Omaha is nice. Maybe we'll just leave their backs red and save paper. You can also put another photo mat back there if you so desire. This tag is complete, so it's ready to go. This tag, we need to add decorative pattern paper to the top and then add the hole reinforcers. So that's to do. And then this tag, this little gatefold tag, we need to add decorative paper to the flap, to the back, because we have to cover a magnet back there. and then to the front of the gatefold. Okay? So that's what we have to do to finish off the inside. So let's go ahead and grab some paper and start thinking about what we want to do. All right. But recordings will be going up. So no worries if you're late to the party. And I don't know, like YouTube notifications, they are a mystery to me how they work, because I know I don't always get notifications for everything I want. We can quilt with the scraps at the end. That's a good idea. So Donna just suggested to, for the backs of things, we can take all our scraps and make paper quilts at the end. And that might be a fun way to tie everything together. So let's all like try to burn that into our brains. As you all know, my brain is small like a pea. So, I'm going to need some help. So, all right. So let's do, okay. The ornaments, let's do the poinsettias on the tag. On the gatefold, let's do the ornaments. On the front and on the back, let's go ahead and do the stars. And on the flap, let's do stars on the flap, ornaments on the front, and on the, no, let's do stars on the flap, poinsettias on the front, and ornaments on the back. And that, oh wait, we're not, yeah, we have to do a back to this one because it's a functional back. All right, yep, let's go ahead and just commit to that. All right, so for this piece, we need 2 pieces the same size as this, which I already forgot. 2 inches by 3 3/4. So 2 inches by 3 3/4. So what I'll do is just cut a little 4-inch strip off of this. Four-inch by 3 3/4. And then we'll cut that in half at 2. So that'll go there on the front. Okay, dokes. So on the back, we're going to do the ornaments. So that's just 4 by 3 3/4. For the back. So that's that. And then for the strip, we're going to need, let's do, normally I would do 3/4. Let's maybe do 7/8. Let's see if we can get a row of stars if we do 7/8. Oop. And we can, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll do 7/8 by 4 1/8. 4 1/8. All right, so there's a nice little row of stars. Okay, cute. All right, let's start with this one because it has a few more pieces and parts. So first, oh, I need something to go underneath as well. So we've got these stars on the outside. I made this, the stars need to be 4 3/8, not 4 1/8. So I'm just gonna stick them together. And make them the correct size. 4 3/8, not 4 1/8. All right. Okay, so 4 3/8. All right. So that's the right size. So we need something to go on the underside now. So I missed a piece. So let me just go and grab something that'll work. Gonna just, ooh, no, we're not gonna do that. Let's just do another row of stars, friends. All right, so 8 by 4 3/8. Okay. All right, so 7/8. And I'm going to grab from this side and use it on the front because it has 2 rows of stars. I think that's really cute. All right, now we have it. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this on the back in tape, so that when I punch the corners to make the tag, it'll go all the way around. And I'm using 3/8 inch tape, even though it's such a small piece, because I want it to be pretty much, you know, wall-to-wall tape, because there are magnets underneath it. All right, so I'll be now And then same on this back piece. We're going to want to do a decent chunk of tape. Because of the magnet situation. Okay. All right, now these I'm just going to go ahead and glue down probably just to be a little faster. Okay, so this one will chomp the bottom with a large angle punch. And then this one gets chomped on the top. All right, now everybody gets inked. And again, I'm using the Forest Moss. And then we'll stick this all down. Oh, we have to line the pockets too. We're not going to be able to finish this tonight. It's so frustrating. It's okay though. It's okay. Because, well, it's not my fault. I was ready. I was ready with that great Photoshop tutorial and everything. But, you know, the internet gods were not with me. So that's okay. That's okay. All right. So go ahead and at least get this part done. We'll at least get this element done for sure. But there's too much left to do. We have to line all the pockets and all that, so let's just not push our luck. Let's all rest our hands. Let's give Donna's data a rest. I mean, her data can have a pet if it wants, but all right, so all right. So let's see what else is going on other than we're still trying to break the curse. We're still trying to break the August curse. But we are We're in good shape with this project, but I didn't realize how many surfaces I gave myself to cover. Past Kathryn always has some explaining to do, you know. Okay, but how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? I don't know why I cut this so small, but I don't care. I'm just going to leave it small. I'm not redoing it. You cannot make me. No one's going to look at it anyway. It's just there to cover the magnet so the magnet doesn't get knocked off going in and out of the pocket. So I'm just going to let it go. Let it go, Kathryn. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, Kathryn. Let it go. It's okay if it's not the right size. You can live with it. Yes, you can. Do you think this pep song is going to be successful, or do you think I'm going to take it off in between the shows and replace it? What do we think? Vote in the comments if you think it's going to stay too small or not. All right. So, okay, here's where we are. So, we need to, when we come back next week, we're going to start with lining the pockets and things. So we're going to put liner here so it's easy to slide things in and out of this pocket. We're going to decorate the front of the pocket. We've got to line 1, 2, 3 pockets and then decorate the front here. But we have our beautiful little couch folder that we made. It's going to go there. We have our beautiful gift exchange folder. It's going to go on the top. In the middle, we have this. Where did the tag go? I lost the tag. All right. I have lost the tag. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. So then in the middle pocket are these two, and we still need to add decorative tab to that. And then in the bottom pocket will be this gatefold. So that's going to be the stack, how it's going to kind of look. And then on the back where we did the Merry Christmas, we have to line this pocket still, and then that will go in that pocket. So we have still quite a lot to be done on this first wallet, but it should be smoother sailing without all the internet problems, hopefully. So hopefully we'll be all right. We'll be all right. So, all right, everyone, you've been great. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging in there during the internet struggle with Xfinity. At least they warned us, so we knew what was happening. I'm just going to quickly measure this for no reason. Okay, 4.5 by 4. Okay, that's just good information to have. I don't need to, it's fine. So, anyways, thank you so much for joining me, all of you. I really appreciate it. We are gonna be back next week at 2 p.m. Eastern USA time and 9 p.m. Eastern USA time, assuming, you know, the internet continues to work and all that good stuff. And hopefully everything will go smoothly with the rest of this book. But I've been enjoying all of our photoshopping and all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern USA time and 9 p.m. Eastern USA time. Link in the video description to a time zone converter. All the videos in this series are available in a playlist on my YouTube channel and in the archives. To see more in this series, stay tuned, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, and I'll be back soon. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Bye now, jazz hands. Bye.